Hello ladies and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazing. Even you're here, I go by Adele Villar, and on here we talk about fashion, styling tips, outfit ideas and inspirations, and we also make hauls. If you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and find it helpful, of course. Alright, so in today's video I want to talk about how to find your personal style, something that I've struggled with personally for a couple of years till I finally find my direction of style. And my tips is what I want to share with you into this video. I will be looking at my phone a lot because I have all these useful tips written on it and I do not want to forget them. And also sorry for mispronouncing any words that I might probably do. How to find your personal style. My first tip would be evaluate yourself and your lifestyle. So what do you like wearing? Do you like wearing short pieces? Do you like wearing long pieces? Do you like, let's say, printed stuff? Do you like, let's say, more plain and minimalistic, simple clothing pieces, shoes, bags? That is something you have to evaluate about yourself. Your lifestyle, what kind of lifestyle do you have? Do you have kids? Are you single? Do you have a lot of places that you go to? Do you have a lot of events that you're invited to? And also, what kind of job do you do? That is something you have to evaluate about yourself and your lifestyle. And what do you feel the most comfortable in? What clothing pieces make you feel like yourself? So I, for instance, used to struggle with finding pieces that I feel the most comfortable in. And the most important thing was I didn't want to stand out that much. So I've always been a person that really enjoy wearing more long pieces, let's say more elegant pieces, but all my friends around me used to dress a little bit, let's say, very completely different than I do. So I used to stand out a little bit more. And because of that, I sometimes really tried to imitate their style by wearing like shorts, mini skirts and short dresses, and I've always felt so uncomfortable with that pieces. And every time we went out, I didn't feel like myself at all. And a couple of years ago, I realized that my personal style are more elegant, classic and timeless pieces, and it's just something that I really enjoy wearing. Okay, sometimes I might try on some short clothing pieces that maybe I feel a little bit comfortable in. If, let's say, the arms are longer and the piece is a little bit above my knees. I hope you get what I mean, ladies. So if you evaluate yourself and what you feel comfortable in, you will know what you like to wear. So as I mentioned, for instance, I love wearing long clothing pieces. I love wearing midi skirts, long skirts. I love wearing long, let's say, Bermuda trousers. I'm not that comfortable in shorts, mini skirts, and also not in pieces that are too revealing. That's just my personal style. And also, I will say it also reflects my personality. I'm a more private person. I do not go to a lot of events. I keep my friends circle very minimal, and you will rarely see me in places that are crowded. And I think that is something that my style also represents. Of course, sometimes here and there you will see me including pieces that are a little bit more edgy and a little bit, let's say, outgoing. Edgy, I mean like leather pieces. That are my edgy pieces that you will see me in. This outfit that I'm wearing on will represent something that I feel very comfortable in. I love classic, timeless pieces that are longer and not so outstanding. Would it work with my lifestyle? Yes, definitely. And maybe a lot of you ladies do not know, I'm a mom of two. So let's say a piece like this, I will probably wear it with loafers if I'm going out with my kids. But if I'm not out with my kids, I will most definitely wear on some heels. And that will be the first step. Evaluate yourself, your lifestyle, what kind of job do you have, do you like this or that, and what do you feel the most comfortable in. Tip number 2 would be look at your surrounding, look at your living space. How do you live? What I've noticed is that a lot of people dress the way that they live. So the way you decorated your house, your apartment, your living space is most definitely, and let's say most likely, the way that you dress. Now for me, we have two types of aesthetic going on in our living spaces. One of our living space is more brighter, more black and white, very, let's say, bright and modern. And our other living space is more darker, more homely, more warm, more, let's say, brown toned, and a little bit more, let's say, cozy. And that is the two different aesthetic that we have in our homes, and that is something that you will see that my personal style reflects. Now let's say you're looking at your living space. Do you have a lot of patterns going on? Do you have a lot of colors? Do you have lots of, let's say, structured pieces, or is it a little bit more homely? Do you have a lot of decorations? Do you have, let's say, a brighter home space, or is it a little bit more cozy and warm? And that is something that might reflect to your personal style. So look at your surrounding, look at your living space, evaluate your home, your living space, and that is something you might also find your personal style in. So now if you look at my outfits and my living space, you will see that they reflect each other very much. My tip number 3 would be find online websites, look into Pinterest, look at Instagram, different social medias, and follow their tips and follow their style and follow their pages to, let's say, create a mood board with their outfits. And what I like about looking at different websites is that I can see how the pieces look on the models and how they style it different kind of ways and what kind of aesthetic that brand is going for. And if I feel like it's my kind of aesthetic, I will most definitely try to recreate it. And if I see that it is a piece that is missing in my wardrobe, I might purchase it to recreate the style. So I'm not saying that you should. What you need to do is to, first of all, look into your wardrobe and look at the pieces that you own. If they're similar to the pieces that the models are wearing on the website, then try to recreate the looks. But if you see something that you think that you do not own at all and you cannot recreate that style and you love to recreate that style, then you can purchase it. My favorite website to purchase my clothing pieces and also recreate the clothing pieces are from Reese and Massimo Dutti. Their two styles and that two websites and clothing brands represent my personal style, and I absolutely love looking at the pieces that I might try to recreate as well. And another thing that I love to do is also copy or take pictures from TV shows or movies that I'm watching. While I'm watching the movies, I most likely have my phone on my hand. I will just take pictures of these people wearing these outfits that I love to recreate. And what we're able to do nowadays is take a screenshot or take a picture of an item that we like, and we can go into Google and let's say upload the picture into Google, and it will show us exactly or similar pieces that you might like to know where it's from. So that is one tip that I would love for you to try out. So, and ultimately, to create your mood board is I like to go old school by printing out the pictures that I like and making a mood board out of it. That is something that I will most likely look at more than, let's say, creating a Pinterest board. Fourth tip, evaluate your wardrobe. You most likely have pieces in there that you wear very, very often, but you also may have pieces in there that you have not worn for years and they're still in your wardrobe. And there are pieces that you wear here and there or only to special events. Now, what I would recommend is to sort out those pieces that you do not wear and find out why you do not wear those pieces. For the pieces that you like to wear the most, or pieces you like to wear here and there, are the pieces that you feel the most comfortable in. That means those pieces that you own and that you like to wear the most are most likely your personal style, something that represents you. So for me, I have a lot of, let's say, pieces that are longer, long dresses, midi skirts, and a lot of coats. And that is my personal style. I rarely wear like white t-shirts. I love fitted t-shirt. But it's also something that I had to realize a couple of months ago. I bought t-shirts that are a little bit more wider, but I noticed that I rarely wear them because they do not really fit to my personal style. My personal style would be fitted t-shirts, for instance. There's something that I reach out for again and again. Sort out the clothing pieces you do not wear and keep the clothing pieces that you wear the most, and that is most likely your personal style. And from there on, you can build your personal style even more and make it, let's say, more sustainable and stronger. What pieces do you feel the most comfortable in that are in your wardrobe? And that is how you will find the pieces that you might need to buy from a sustainable brand so it will last you for many years to come. I personally have switched a lot of my items from Zara and less sustainable brands to brands that are a little bit more sustainable, and I know that all those pieces will last in my wardrobe for many years to come, and that are classic and timeless pieces that I will style many different ways for many different seasons and many years to come. Now, these are the pieces that I've loved wearing during this winter season, and I've noticed that I love to reach out to them over again. This leather trouser is a piece that I've worn all season and it's something that I always reach out to, as well as this cami tops. I wear it underneath my clothing pieces. I wear it as a single item during the warm season, and in the cold season they are just layering pieces. I love to wear blazers and roll neck tops. I love to wear button down shirts and blouses, and mostly all in neutral dark brown or white colors. Now, pieces that I regret buying and I do not reach out to since I've, let's say, purchased them, or let's say this striped shirt that I got from Zara a while ago. I kept that because it looked amazing with this leather skirt, but it is too short, it is cropped and doesn't fit to any other pieces that I own. I most likely could only style it with this leather skirt and it looks fabulous, but won't go with other pieces because it is cropped. This is another item that I regret purchasing. It's from COS. Since I purchased it a couple of months ago, I've worn it like once out, and since then I've been wearing it indoor most of the time for lounging around as maybe sleepwear and cleaning, but I've not really worn it out. The quality is amazing, but I just don't feel like it fits so well to my personal style. So now this is the first time I styled it this way with the leather skirt. It's still a bit structured, elegant, and they are definitely timeless pieces, but I feel like the top is a bit too boxy for my liking and too wide. So it's something I need to think about for my personal style, if it's worth purchasing similar items in future, or do I have to learn how to style these pieces to fit into my personal style. Now, what I'm trying to tell you here is that you need to try your clothing pieces in order to know what clothing pieces you need to avoid buying and what clothing pieces you will be sticking to in future. So my fifth tip would be find your signature item, signature accessory, something I'm really excited to talk about into this video. I really enjoy wearing sunglasses all year round. I love wearing hats all year round. Again, I love wearing heels. I love wearing structured bags. that are my signature items, as well as long coats that you will always see me in and accessorize my outfits with. Now find your signature items and work them around your outfits and with your outfits. What do you like to add to your outfits that just says that is you? My outfits always end up with me wearing sunglasses or hats or heels or a structured bag, and what that pieces do for me is that they boost my confidence. So heels boost my confidence because I walk more elegantly instead of sloppy, if I can say it like that. And sunglasses would be something that I just find really cool, and I also don't like if people are staring at me. I just love wearing hats because I find that hats are lovely and they just kind of round up the whole entire look. So my sixth and final tip for you would be find your 3 words. What does that mean? That means you need to find 3 words that represent you. What 3 words can you think of that represent you? So my 3 words will be classic, structured, and chic. Now, why would I go for classic? I love classic and timeless pieces that will not go out of style. I love structured pieces like structured bags, and that is something you will always see me add into all my outfits, a structured bag. I always like to add some kind of structure to my outfits because I'm a kind of more strict person. I am a little bit more, let's say, direct and let's say structured overall. Also, if you look at my living space, you will see that structure exudes out again. So structure is around me and my lifestyle. And I added chic as my 3rd word because it just relaxes all the other 2 words a little bit more. So I really hope this video was helpful to find your personal style. Let me know the tip that was the most helpful to you, and if you enjoy videos like this, then make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video and leave me a comment down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, ladies, and I will see you next time, and goodbye.